You measure leadership at all? Out of curiosity, do you ask people about that? Because we've certainly perhaps seen Elon Musk in a new light with the Twitter battle. Is that factored in, do you think?
A little bit. That's where I first went, just because it's so high profile. So indirectly, what we ask is about brand values and trust. And if people have a call out positive or negative, then we ask about 5 factors, one of which is social stances.
Mhm.
So it's interesting. There is an elevated set of comments around social stances for Tesla. It actually splits about half and half.
When you say elevated set, what do you mean by that?
More people are commenting on it than they have in the past,
Ah, okay.
for sure.
Okay.
But it's actually mixed. But we wouldn't attribute it to driving this phenomenon that we're talking about. Then the reason is because it doesn't correlate back to, is my next one going to be a Tesla or not?
Right.
So yes, it's part of the narrative, but I don't think it's the thing. We don't think it's the thing that's driving. It's a more fundamental customer experience thing that we're seeing.
And I want to point out one reason I'm curious about this is you actually have a good track record on spotting these, canary in the coal mine sort of moments. Talk a little bit about some of the previous trends that you've seen early through this type of both social listening, but it's much more than that. It's soliciting opinions from consumers.
Yeah, and one of the things that we do that's very different is the consumers pick the brands they care about. So these are not professional survey takers, and they're just saying, here's the truth.
And you don't give them a list of these 5 brands; they have to add it.
Yes, exactly. And I want to be clear, my opinion means very little, but the opinion of 200,000 people means a lot. So to give you some, and I've learned that the crowd is very wise, particularly about their experiences. And it doesn't always show up right away. But I tell you, if I were a leader and I was seeing these inflection points, I would certainly be curious.